I can just keep moving. Well, just so everybody can hear me, if you could stay in front of me because my voice is going to carry this way. We are standing in the northeast corner of Red Bull Arena. What you're looking at is the stadium. We have approximately 30 skyboxes, or suites as they're sometimes known. We'll have approximately 1,000 premium seats, which are right on the center tunnel on the left and right. Behind the team benches on the center tunnel, which is right behind those white cranes, is where the press seating will be. Some of the major differences between Red Bull Arena and Giants Stadium is that the team is entering from the middle of the field versus the end zone at Giants Stadium. The roof structure, as you look up, the end of the roof structure that goes all the way around, and it still has to finish in those two sides, covers the first row of the lower bowl. Everybody's fine. If we have a little bit of a wind and a blowing rain, we might get a little wet. But we've done our best to try to keep you as dry as possible. A couple of interesting things in terms of reference points.
Dropping my hard hat.
Then we want to make sure that's tight. Right behind this crane right here, you'll see some orange fencing. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right over this crane. That's the approximate location of the corner flag in the northeast end zone. And those marks are in all four corners of the stadium to kind of put perspective on the pitch itself. On the sidelines, in the end zones, we're 9 yards from the end lines. So we're going to have a very close surface, something we're very excited about. If you take a look over the side of this wall, you'll notice some white drain pipes. Just above those drain pipes is where the field grass surface will be. So it's not quite as low as it looks right now. The field will actually be a little bit higher than it looks. And you'll have a slightly closer field than you currently have right now. Alright. Hold a little bit closer to us. I'm sure. No. It's just try to give a reference. Oh, okay. Yeah. They couldn't put it in the actual spots because of various reasons. Like they have to get the cranes around on the edges of the stadium. So parking.
How many parking spaces do I have here?
Well, the parking spaces around the immediate area that we actually control are 400. The city and the rest of the Harrison Redevelopment Association is building other garages that they will control. And those spots will vary depending on the location. The closest one will be about 2 blocks away. So to give you kind of we still have to work all that kind of stuff out. Right now, the current parking that surrounds the actual building that we control, not even enough for, let me turn this on.
Thanks.
For all the staff members. So we're going to move a little bit farther down so you can get better pictures, and then we'll answer the rest of your questions, okay? Please do not step on these half steps, they're not secure. Okay, if everybody can just fill in right here, we can step up on this. You can step up on here. Yeah, this is the first row right here. Yeah.
So then I'm going to add in.
No, like this is step over.
That's funny. Go.
You guys can pack. Alright, so now we're approximately at the midfield stripe. You can actually see the orange fencing on the left side of the red container. That's approximately the center circle location. It gives you a slightly different perspective on the view of the field. This is 17 rows on the lower level. To give you some perspective, Giants Stadium, we have 41 rows on the lower level. So the difference in the experience for anybody in this building, whether you're on the first level or the second level, is going to be significantly better than the current experience at Giants Stadium, just from the seating standpoint. Everything else that we're going to do will also help create a better experience well. The top row, it goes anywhere from 17 rows on the end lines to approximately 22 rows in the middle. There's a slight increase in the middle of the second line. Any questions in general on the stadium itself?
My office is across the river.
Yeah.
How are we going to, is there going to be any, there's not going to be a walkway across?
Well, there's going to be a few options. One, we're working with New Jersey Transit and Newark Penn Station for those people that take the train into Newark to work on a shuttle system. Either a bus shuttle. The next step in our conversations is then with the busing portion of New Jersey Transit. We're actually going to try, and it's not confirmed and it's not definite, but we're going to try to negotiate a shuttle loop on match nights that will go in and through the Newark Ironbound District and back over to the stadium. The last option is the bridge right over, turn around, the bridge over there that goes directly into the Ironbound District.
Jackson?
Yeah, right into Newark will be another option for vehicle traffic.
To be able to walk here would be easy for a lot of people.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of parking.
yeah, and that's going to be another option. I don't want to tell people you have to walk, but if you feel comfortable making that
The
walk.
problem is there's no really direct all the way down to Jackson. There's a train trestle there that's not used that much.
Yeah, so these are all part of our negotiations with that. More questions? The last third of the roof structure, which you kind of see above you, will be translucent, which will allow natural lighting, which will help us with the growth of the natural grass surface. The rest of the 2/3 will be a solid fabric structure. It's not metal, it's a tension fabric, not unlike what you see at the Bubble at Giant Stadium, but obviously a lot nicer and a lot newer and a lot more modern than the current Bubble. Any other questions on the seats? Yeah, we're still finalizing those seats. Our objective is to have flip-up seats in the stadium, but there is a possibility that there could be molded pre-casted seats as well. Yeah, there'll be a pad on the premium seats, but if the whole stadium's flip up, then all the seats will be the same with the exception of the pad.
How many season tickets holders do you have now?
Current accounts are just under 1,900, 2,000. Total seats, 172 or 6. Total full season equivalents. That's a combination of people who have full season tickets like yourself, 8-game plans, and 4-game plans. Part of the relocation process, all those people that had those seats last year and bought this year will be a part of the relocation process. You, as full season ticket holders, go first. After we go through all the full season ticket holders, the 8-game packs, and the 4-game pack, people are allowed to go, but go through all that process, then we'll open up half-game, 4 games, and 8-game packs. To put that into perspective, 5,600 seats and change, let's say. In the lower bowl, we have approximately 11,000 seats total. If you take out the 1,000 club seats, that brings it around to 10,000. If you say that everybody, let's say 50% of those 5,600 double their seats, we're now up in the range of 7,500 seats already sold, and that almost gets us to capacity in the lower bowl, which is an exciting thing to consider, because on TV right now at Giant Stadium, even if we have a good crowd, there's so many pockets, and that's part of selling the game, is selling it on TV and the look on TV. So we're very excited about that. Even on a bad attendance night, this lower bowl will be filled, and we'll have a great atmosphere.
Andrew, let's walk down to the next aisle and take the rest of the questions so these guys can fill in.